I'm gonna, I got the stove. It's a Brightfirestove. I'm not sure. I brought some tinder bundle, or not tinder bundle, but some feather sticks and a little bit of pine, because everything. It's been raining like the past 2 days, so. But I'm gonna whip the stove up, and you got to check this thing out. It's pretty freaking neat once it's put together. It's kind of heavy. It's more. I think it's like, this is the smaller one, the Esprit, the Brightfirestove Esprit version. And I think he said this one weighs like 5.2 pounds. So it is kind of a heavy stove. It's definitely not for through hiking or anything, but it's like kayak camping, day hiking, weeking, car camping. This thing is pretty freaking neat. So let me throw this thing together and cook something up. Easiest way with this stove, get your front and your back. Wait a second. Yeah, this one's gotta go like so. Yep. Yeah, just like so. You have to do it so this top lip piece, when you slide it in and slide it over, it holds itself up. And then your front piece, you just line her up, slip her on down like so. Grab your sides, make sure they're facing inward. I got that one backwards. Bingo. This is my first time taking this out in the field. I want to give a big shout out to Chris, who sent this to me. He's the owner of the stove. He's a veteran-owned business, made right here in America and right here in Iowa. Bingo. Let me check this little guy out. Pretty friggin' neat. It's awesome, and you can adjust your top plate too. Get her lower, and when you keep her up here, and you get enough heat and everything, you can even put a pan up here. It'll still cook with a 10-inch pan up there. So that thing's pretty versatile. And if you take this off, and you can use that as a heat reflector as well. You know, just a nice small contained fire. The heat does not really get down low too much. I burned charcoal and just hot dogs in this the other day, just giving it a whirl. And I could grab it by the bottom, by the little leg pieces here, this side and this corner, while it was still hot, and it didn't burn me. So not too shabby. I dig it. I only brought some ham steak for breakfast. That's just simple. Whip it up quick and get to moving. Got a steak for lunch though, so get a few cooks out of it today. Keep cracking on the fort. All right, fort and farts out in the sticks. Yeah. If you're going more of a primitive type way, I guess, to start this fire, I'm gonna use this as my tray to hold my tinder bundle, and then dump it in there and see if that works. Try it out. Alright, let's try to hit this thing with a ferro rod. We got a little bit of, it's not white birch, but some form of birch that I found at a school playground. I'm playing with my kids. So another little trick too, if you see hang on here. Most of the guys you see out there, they don't tell you like their little tricks and things like that. If you look at their ferro rod, how they make it look so easy sometimes, they have little ridges in it, and that helps your fire striker catch easier. Instead of, sometimes it doesn't on the flat side catch every time. with that side. With the ridges, it catches every time. Another little help to we're here to help each other, guys. Come on. Jesus. Jeez Louise, sorry for those who, yeah, whatever. Anyway, let's get back into it, huh? Let's try to get a fire going. Come on now. Yeah, I think that'll work fine. That's a little messier, that's for sure. Doing it that way. A little bit fell on the outside, but that's not bad. It worked. Like I said, it's all trial and error. Bingo. Oh, she's all done. It's one thing simple about ham. You just gotta really heat it up. You don't have to worry about it too much. Not a lot of effort in there. Num nums. Alright, I got me just a little ribeye steak. Nothing too fancy. She's gonna fit on there just perfectly. Awesome. And this is just a little bit of Lowry's, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, pepper, and a tiny bit of the Montreal steak seasoning left in there. Get her up and cooking. This thing does burn fast. It does breathe well, but he did mention that on this unit that he usually use a wind blocker for this one. So but when the wind dies down, it does maintain pretty well. Once it's picking up, it starts whipping around in there. It does burn quick. So you make sure you got your lumber handy, that's for sure. Alright, as you can tell, I moved it down one, and it's cooking a lot better. Just that extra inch or so is just too far away. So, and you still have plenty of room. Get your lumber in. So it works out perfect. Beautiful. Get a piece of that. oil. It's good. Smoke. No. Smoke on my face. Alright, take this bad boy off of here. Yeah. Some nums, huh? Well. Anyway, that's that. Actually, a little test tinkering around with that thing. It did a great job. Sorry for chewing my mouth open. Chewing with my mouth open. Talking with my mouth full. Anyway, that's that little test. Tinkering with the stove. Big shout out to Chris. Thank you very much for letting me tinker with this stove. Big shout out to Shane Coffee Outdoors as well for inviting me on that camp out and allowing me to meet Chris. So, thanks guys. Anyway, there's that. Catch you guys later.